got 40 when he did his famous ride. Well, so that's Revere's house. The red brick building just beyond it is his in-laws' house, the Hitchborns. That's the Hitchborn house right over there, built in the 1700s. So this area has gone through a whole bunch of different looks and things happening. Back in the early days, in the 1600s, this was a place where sea captains lived. And they had houses with those widows' walks, those high balconies, so the women could look out onto the ocean to see when their husbands would be coming home. It was a very strict religious area at that time. When Revere lived here, it was just a nice neighborhood, but in the period after that, it turned into a really kind of a bad neighborhood. A lot of drinking, a lot of all sorts of bad stuff. A place where sailors would come. Now, sailors would be at sea for a year. They'd have a year's worth of wages in their back pocket. They'd come out and, raise havoc. So they were trying very hard to calm this area down. So they did a couple of things. They built that church right there. But when it was originally built, it was a Bethel. That is a seaman's chapel. Now it's an Italian Catholic church, but at that time it was a seaman's chapel, and the chaplain there was a former sailor. They also built this building right behind you here with the American flag, called the Mariner's House. And it still exists. I mean, it's still functioning. It's a place where a sailor could go and get some advice and maybe a place to sleep. You couldn't drink or smoke there, and they would try to sort of calm things down. So that's there too. But the other thing about this area is you can see buildings here from like all sorts of different centuries. Revere's house from the 1600s. The Hitchborn house from the 1700s.